Hey guys, and welcome to my first video. Today I'm gonna be doing a haul of pens for you guys. So let's get into it. Do it. So the type of pen I like to draw with is this one. This is my Pro pen. It's a pen I like to sketch with. It's really fun. It's a nice pen and you can get it. So it's pretty cool. It has a nice touch. You can really draw good. So yeah. With the eraser, I usually like to use this black eraser. It's I bought it in a craft store in France. I'll give it that because I have no idea where it came from. I also really like to use Copics. They're nice. Of course, I have a ton of Copics, and they work really well to blend or draw, so you can get them too at the craft store in France. They're pretty good there. So in Mulhouse, whatever. I also like to use this one. It's a pretty nice pen. You can draw. It's a green pen. You can get it in multiple colors. You can get it in red, blue. I mostly like to use it in green. I also like to use this one. It's a nice pen, red pen. It's really nice. It's nice to like draw nice drawings and do like nice things. That's pretty cool. I'll actually show you a drawing that I made. It's this one. I made it with this pen and it's pretty good to draw. And then I also like to use this pen. It's pretty nice. It has a brush tip, and then it also has like a little draw tip, a mini brush tip. Let's call that a mini brush tip. Okay. So I have another pen. That's a brush tip. It's a pretty nice pen. You can really draw with this pen, and it's pretty nice. But then the most one you usually use is this one. It's a pretty nice micro pen. I usually like to use the 05. It's a pretty good pen. But then I also like to use these. They're Japan and they have a chisel tip and a brush tip. And you can see on the back, chisel tip and a brush tip, right there. And then I will show you how good these pens are because I have done a lot of drawings with all of these. This one mostly use these. I actually really use this one. It's really nice. And yeah, so now I'm going to show you the sketchbooks that I use. First, I have this sketchbook. It's called Matilde OMG, because that's the channel with names. So guys, your new name is the OMG fam. So let's go. Back, you can do the same because this is mid-tone paper. You can really get this. And then on the side, you can draw a bunch of doodles and things. And yeah, that's pretty nice. And then the second sketchbook I use is this one. It's a Bristol. Bristols are really nice to draw with. As you've seen, I have drawn some stuff here and wrote. And I'm going to show you another pen that I like to use. It is this one. It is also from Muji. Muji. Is it called? Muji. And I mostly like to use 0.7. That's a nice one. And then there's also a second one that I like to use. So I like to use highlighters. Those are pretty good. And the pencil that I use when I don't use my Pro pencil is this one. Because this one is really nice to draw with. I will give this a compliment. It's really good. I also like to use a blue highlighter. Don't know why. I like to use blue highlighters. And then I also like to use like pencils, like a blue and red pencil. That's pretty nice to sketch or to draw. Copics are really nice to like sketch with, like draw with. They're pretty nice, and you can blend with these. If you have 3 colors, you can totally go blend with these. You can buy a ton of markers and then blend them. I'll tell you, they're really expensive, so you don't want to go too close to that. I also like to use a lot of like nice markers that actually work for me. Because just using a marker that's not even good is bad for me. So I like to use some markers that are pretty good. So yeah, the ones I usually use are these. The micro and the Muji pen and this one, the Ecolin. Those are pretty nice. These I almost hardly use. You see, they're hardly because they're not the best. I'll show you guys. They're technically not the best pen because you see, here's the chisel tip and here's the brush tip. But they're not the best, so I will give this a compliment. So, yeah, you're gonna start over again with this. So, yeah, close that better. And I really like to use this one. I won't stop. This is good pen. What's a bad pen is you don't draw with highlighters. I just like to highlight stuff when I need them. So that's a pretty good thing. You can get like one color that you like and highlight with it. That's a nice thing. I like to highlight stuff when I'm drawing something, and then I like to highlight. I also really like to use pencils. Why? Because I like to draw the outline and then go over with my pen. Like this pencil, I like to do this or that, and then put this for, like you do this one, you draw something like, let's imagine Spider-Man, and then you go over with this one. This is really good for you. Copics, I usually like to use the small time. You're like, why? The big ones are way cooler. No, they're not. This one is like technically the same thing. But they're really good, these ones. I use them a lot. I really like to use them. Okay. What I also like to use is, when I have a mistake, I usually would use this one. Why? Because it's good. It's a nice eraser, and it's nice to erase with. So, there you go. But you should totally get a micro. If you have a micro at home, get those pens moving and do it. I also really like to use is when you're drawing, use like like a protector, something, when you're drawing, because if someone does not want to get their table dirty, you would use one of these. I also use like two books, like 2 high books, and then put my drawing on top, because I don't like to draw. Because I don't like I don't like when it's too low, so I like it better when it's high. And I also really like to draw, so subscribe and goodbye.